offer. But I miss y'all, and I'm waiting for y'all to come in the room. As y'all come in the room, hit the like button. I got a couple of bones to pick with a couple of people on here. Well, not on here, but what happened, what was it, last night? And I want to speak on it. What am I doing here? Yeah, but I got a bone to pick. I got a bone to pick. Per usual, I got a bone to pick. But as y'all come in, I will speak on it. And if you guys missed this live, y'all can look at it after the live is over with. I was kind of pissed off at two people. I'm gonna show the clips of what is it? Hot tea, hot chocolate. She got quite a few picks. Now the other person, I'm not gonna be running their videos because they're not gonna like what I'm gonna say, and I don't need no smoke with nobody over me being honest about the whole situation that happened last night. But let me pick up the story. A lot of y'all probably saw Chrisean Rock's game. I thought that was incredible. She had her first game, and of course, people still had stuff to say. I mean, there's some YouTubers that are just still making that game, which is a game for her to at least be able to leave the house and have her own independence, was for Chrisean, because we all know that Blueface really does not want her out the house, at least until he gets home, because of issues, which is understandable at this point. Because if I think she was able to do whatever she wanted to do, they wouldn't have got this far. Now I know a lot of people are mad. I know a lot of y'all are mad. Y'all are gonna troll me for the next 30 days because it looks like um Mrs. or ex Porter and Mr. Porter are not gonna be together. It just looks like that to me. From how everything's going down, how Blueface is treating her. I doubt it very much that Jaidyn, Alexis, and Blueface are gonna be together. It's just that simple. I really think that that's a wrap. It's a wrap for now. Yes, Jaidyn will always be in pictures, father, the kids, but his father's being the main girl. That I think that's a thing of the past. Um, I'm glad that he allowed her to play. I shouldn't say the word allow, but that's just what it is. I'm glad that he allowed her to play football, and she won her first game, so the practice paid off. But I don't like the fact that two bloggers, well, a vlogger and a blogger, and the vlogger, which was a guy, um, he had a nerve to get up there on her game and try to show out. It can never go right without somebody doing some stupidness, and it doesn't make any sense. Now, if she had bodyguards there, they would have threw him off the field. Now that wouldn't have been funny, and he probably would have wanted to sue. But it's really sad how people always try to take the fun out of everything. You know what I'm saying? And I know I would have been mad because I just got from vacation, and that was the spur of the moment. Hey sis, I just got back from Martha's Vineyard. I gotta stop. I have to stop going away. I've been going away off this channel for a good altogether, I don't know, about 20 days. I gotta step my game up, girl. I don't know if you I'm live. I'm live, Natasha. I'm on here live. I wouldn't have it no other way but live right now. Yes, I am live. Yeah, I haven't been on here in 7 days. I wouldn't do no pre-recorded video or no premiere video. I was gonna come on here live. I wanted to speak about how that dude. I know him from another sector. His name is Do Not, and I usually don't drop names, but he pissed me off. I really feel like he just went to the football game to show out and to get footage so he could have something to talk about. There was a few times I went to his channel and he was saying to me some crazy, inappropriate stuff about Chrisean Rock. So I wasn't surprised that he tried to go there and act up. Says, hey sis, there's nothing wrong with a little bit. Yeah, honey, I took a long vacation. I didn't think I was gonna stay that long. I was gonna end up taking the ferry back over, because you have to take a ferry over the water. But I ended up staying. Oh, y'all are coming in here. See, I didn't think y'all was gonna be coming in here because I've been gone for 7 days. And prior to that, remember, I was gone for 3 days. So I've been taking a lot of days off. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but I gotta pipe it down. For the next 90 days, I gotta pipe it down. If I take time off, it's gotta be something that's like a day that yes, ML. Yeah, man. I think he was just doing the most. I said to myself, why can't you go to a function with somebody? And Miss Teddy Bradley, how are you doing, sweetie? I don't want you to think I miss you. I'm just so excited to hear from y'all because it's been some time. I probably also will go live later on today. But yeah, I've been trying to get my rest because man, when you're on vacation, you party more than you sleep. And I've been going out to eat, different restaurants, get my little drink on, get my little dance on, and just, having a good time. It wasn't really meant for me to leave this time. It was just somebody had said, listen, I got room at my cottage because they had a cottage. And if you want to come stay, you can come stay. And I was like, yeah, I need to get away. But I just got away for 3 days, and I think I'm going a little too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Leaving off my YouTube channel. But I'll get it back together. Well worth it. Glad you're back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sis. So let me read these comments. She kept asking him not to record her, and he kept doing it. Yeah, he was being real rude. I actually had another video. Well, not video. I actually had another live I wanted to talk about. But when I saw that game and he acted out at that game, I was pissed off. I said I'm gonna speak about that. And at first I wasn't gonna say nothing. I said, well, ain't too many people talking about it. But then I said, yeah, well, that's why I'm gonna talk about it, because I feel as though that wasn't cool at all. He purposely went to that game to try to ruin that game. And it's so sad because, and I know for a fact he did, because I remember him from another sector. He was in the Jaguar rights sector. Yep. So I know when he was at that game, I knew exactly what he was trying to do. He was trying to ruin that game and stuff. He's not no fan to Chrisean Rock. I don't even know what side he would be on. But every time he does like commentary on any female, I mean Jaguar right, we know she's not perfect at all. None of us are. But he dragged her. So I said to myself, nah, he was trying to come to be cute and show out. And one thing I don't like about people, don't come to my function. Don't come to my function and try to be the center of attention. That's what I did not like. You know what I'm saying? And I normally don't drop names. Y'all know I don't get messy with it, but nah, he was doing too much. He was doing too much, and it's not necessary. Then there's a channel holder that pissed me off. I'm not going to say their name because I don't have time to go back and forth. It seems like they're just making up stuff as they go along. It says, what was he doing? Acting a fool. He was acting a fool. For number one, he was sitting up there with a shout out to hot tea, hot chocolate. He was just acting a fool, and the girl was saying, why are you acting like that? And he claimed that the lady knocked the phone out of his hand. I don't know. And I was hearing him talking about he gonna sue and this and that and other. And Chrisean at her own game, when the girl knocked the phone out of his hand, because number one, whatever he did, if she did knock the phone out of his hand, I don't know. In my opinion, if she knocked that phone out of his hand because he was acting foolish at the football game, trying to get attention from Chrisean Rock, let me tell you something. Chrisean Rock ran over to him, picked up his phone, and then went back to a game. See what I'm saying? You see how God works? At her game, she picking up his phone that got knocked out of his hand. She ran over at the game, picked up his phone, and gave him back his phone. So that was the highlight of his whole day and stuff. Then I seen him walking around asking people, "Are you fans of Chrisean, or you just coming to see the game?" It says you can tell he was trying to just be funny, because I don't really think I don't know him personally, but he's the kind of a person where he probably looked at it like no woman should be playing no football. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to this game and clown around, take recording, and then talk about it. He'll drag your name after. He'll take recordings of your stuff and drag your name. Is on the side of right on the side of the chaos. Exactly. To answer your question. I hope I answered your question, Candy. That's like him going to your wedding and then trying to show out at your wedding, but you're the bridesmaid. First, he was trying to act like he didn't know her. Yeah, then he was trying to act like he was shy and scared. He should be, because that was yeah. Well, I'm not going to get into all that, Candy Girl. I'm not saying that somebody should have hit his phone out of his hand like that. I'm not going to get into it. I wasn't there. But all I know is that he was trying to ruin her day. And it ain't no different, Candy, than a woman getting married at a wedding, and somebody just comes and just gets disruptive. You can't do that at nobody's wedding. Mess around and get messed up. So I'm not gonna get into him suing and um all that. I'm not getting into all that. I think that he came to show out, and he showed out, and and if it's any truth to it, because she said she did knock the phone out of his hand, so he may have dropped it out of his hand. But if there's any truth to that, somebody knocked that camera out of his hand or whatever, it is what it is in that case. Girl was minding her business at her own game. Now we see her from a distance practicing, but don't come to her game and try to act like you trying to be in the limelight. You trying to be take away the spotlight from her. Come on now. I could see if it has something to do with Blueface and Chrisean and Jaidyn, Alexis. That didn't have nothing to do with nothing but having a good time. Something she enjoys doing. She likes playing sports. And I feel as though if you feel a certain way about her, you should have stayed gone. That's it. Wait till she's back on the big screen, and then you can make all your little assumptions up and lives and all whatever. But don't wait till she has a game. She invited people. That's what made it so bad. She invited people to the game. So why would you come to the game and then show out like that? Nah, we don't do that. Not where I'm from. He was trying to record her, and she asked him to stop recording her. She told him I didn't know permission to record me, but he kept right. And he recorded her the whole game, because if you go to his channel, he got, I'm not trying to say the whole 2 recordings he has. He got about 2 hours worth of footage of her and stuff. And I don't understand why, because he acted like he didn't like her. So I don't get it. To me, he went there to just clown her, to be honest with you. Because there's really people that still feel a certain way about Chrisean. They're going to take it to their grave and stuff. And it's sad. I mean, you got to come to terms with yourself, just like with he's always going to be with Jaidyn. We don't know what he's going to always be with, because he sounds like he's all of a sudden back in love with Chrisean. So we'll see how it plays out. Only thing I'm concerned about, and this is just a motherly thing, when he gets out, is he going to take away little activities that she was doing that was positive away? One being the game. I don't know, maybe the game season will be over with. But is he going to take those things away that she was doing that was making her happy? That's my only concern. Is that going to happen? I don't know. And so I think that he's love bombing her like men do when they go to jail, and then as soon as they get out, things go back to the way they used to be. I'm not convinced yet. I don't care. I've been gone 7 days. I'm still telling you, I'm not convinced that Blueface has changed his ways. It takes a long time. it takes a sometime a long time to get those qualities out of your body, where you're not trying to control a woman, you're not trying to put your hands on a woman, you're not trying to disrespect her, verbally. And then again, last time I was speaking with everybody, I was concerned about the well-being of Chrisean going back to that house, and being around the men. And we already know that Bodine already disrespected her. What's his name? Wack 100. How we gonna forget his name? Yeah, she's around a lot of women. It's not females that be disrespecting her. It be the men. And she's a woman. That's not, to me, that's not safe. And I know one thing. If I was in that situation, my mother and my family would be telling me, "You better watch yourself. You gotta be careful." I think he's working on it, but it doesn't take time. It does take time, but I'm just saying, I just hope he stays like that and stuff. That was his first, from my understanding, time going to jail. Of course, it hit home. He went to jail. He was around the big dogs and the real Crips and so forth and so on. But my point is, I just hope that it stays like that, because people get, because we allow people to love bomb us. And what I be by love bombing, we look at, oh, Chrisean and Blueface, and we think, oh, they're gonna make it, because look at what's going on now. And then as soon as he gets out, we're like, oh, we thought they was gonna make it. So you just got to be careful with that, man. You can still love somebody. It don't even have to be from a distance, but don't go above and beyond until you see them show you the actions. Not tell you the actions on the phone, but show you them actions. Blue really loves Chrisean, but he has too many outside interference to deliver from before. Right. And that's the problem, Rain 77. That's my whole point. You guys can't look at it like, oh, they're gonna walk into the sunset and be happily ever after. You cannot look at it like that. Cause like everybody, let's not forget, because now everybody want to forget. He has another family with two other kids, and he's gonna have to fairly be there for them two kids. And that can cause problems. See, don't stop forgetting now that everybody I've been gone 7 days, and Chrisean been in contact with Blueface, and people been reporting, oh, he called, he said he loves her, she looked beautiful. Like now all of a sudden people start to forget, like, okay, all right, he said she was beautiful. She never was an ugly girl, so that's not no surprise. Okay, and next, after being beautiful and this and that and other, what's next? Right, that's why I wish she would have waited for the tattoo until, right, that's what I'm saying. But it'll all come out. It'll all come out and stuff. I'm just glad but all I'm saying, I'm not telling nobody that from the last 7 days, from what I've saw from a distance, because I ain't been dealing with doing no videos, I'm not telling nobody, oh, they're back together, and he's probably, I said it looks like he might be back with Jaidyn Alexis. I mean, not be back with Jaidyn Alexis, and he might make it work with Chrisean. That's all you heard me say. You ain't gonna hear me say no 7 days that all of a sudden they're in love and they're gonna walk off into the sunset. No, Jaidyn Alexis, and I have to keep it real, because a lot of times I get upset, I get pissed, because people be like, Jaidyn Alexis is always gonna be there, and I get offended. But nah, that is the truth. She is gonna always be there, because she got them two kids. They have history, from going to high school together. They were together when they were like 16. And he gotta be there for them two kids. He can't sit there and say, well, I'm in love with Chrisean, and I ain't gonna take care of the mother kid. He has to be in Jaidyn's life. Let's be mature about that now. She's happy. I'm so glad that Chrisean is not crying and carrying on. But then again, the reason why she ain't crying and carrying on is because Blueface is in jail. He can get out tomorrow. She said the wrong thing, and he'll flip the script on her. So I just hope that he has learned while he was in there. that he, if you're gonna be with the girl, be with the girl. If you're not gonna be with her, don't be with her. I heard about Chrisean saying about they were gonna get a house on the beach, and like, let's not do too much capping now, Blueface. You know what I'm saying? Let's not go overboard, right? And vice versa. Let's not go overboard. And I'll tell you one thing: if he does try to play that girl, y'all, everybody already knows how Chrisean get down. Shoot, should be on in the sunset with somebody else. Should be back with K Suave, whatever his name is. It says both BMs happy being in. Don't really want blue, but don't want. But you know what it is? You said it right, Rain 77. She don't want blue, Jaidyn, Alexis, but she don't want nobody to have him. And that saying is an old saying, but true. So that's what's so dangerous about the whole situation. She don't want nobody to have him. She don't want him, but don't want nobody to have him. And sometimes people hold on to old relationships just because of that reason. And they also can, for that reason, you can also destroy the relationships. And the reason why I say that is because you don't want them, but you don't want the other girl to have them. And then the dude gets mixed messages himself, and he stays with the main chick thinking, oh, she loves me, she's just playing hard to get. But the one that really loves you is the side chick, which is Chrisean. You know what I'm saying? It's tricky. We will see where this 3 months after Blue is released. Yeah, he'll be out. What is this? April, January, March, April. um Yeah, he'll be out in like 2 months, 8 weeks or something like that. It ain't gonna be in there no longer than 8 weeks and stuff. Yep. Because the time, matter of fact, I'll check it out, because the time could have been pushed up or pushed down. It depends on how much time he started with. It's weird how jails are. But sometimes you can start off and they'll give you a release date of, like, say the 20th of the month, but it be the 30th. You know what I'm saying? Or the next month. If you notice, she always looks extremely miserable and fake happy, and Chrisean and fake some, right. And the father, he's gotten real close with Chrisean too. And I hope that don't backfire, because you know how Blueface is. He'll be all, oh, I'm glad my father's doing all this stuff for Chrisean. But you remember how he stole, I think he stole like $100,000 from him. He had that in his house. And Carlissa, and I believe it too. Carlissa don't lie about everything now. It just sound believable to me. Carlissa had said that she had to squash it, to tell Blueface, that's still your father, even if he took that money. But yeah, he took a large sum of money from the house when he was staying there before. This is not his first time staying there. Blueface's father's not. It's not his first time staying there. He took money, didn't ask for it, which is stealing. And when Carlissa had said that he's on them pharmaceuticals, let's just say that, I wasn't shocked at all. I don't know. Sometimes people have that look, and not only that, just think about, why is he homeless? A grown man like that homeless, and his girlfriend lives with her kids somewhere else. I don't know where he was living before he was with Blueface, but and then Wack 100, yeah, he lies too, but he was just saying he ain't nothing but he ain't never been nothing but a C head. Yeah, so Wack 100 got a big mouth, but see, Wack is also like a female, like Chatty Patty. Wack get mad, and he'll tell all your business that he knows. You got to be careful with Wack one too, because right now Wack is pissed at how all this is going down, because see, he's thinking about his money, and how Blueface is distracted before he even gets out of jail, which ain't nothing wrong with that. A lot of women want to be with their man all the time, and especially when he gets out, you want to be up underneath him all the time and hang out with him, go to the studio with him, and all that. But I don't think that's gonna work with Wack. That's gonna become a problem where if she's gonna be everywhere with the baby with him. Cause Chrisean take her baby everywhere with her, which nothing wrong with that. Cause you can't trust people. I don't believe he took that kind of money from. I believe I believe he did Reign 77. I believe he did. I'm not saying it from my mouth. I'm saying it from what Carlissa said. At one point in time, they weren't cool because he took a large sum of money, and she said 100,000. And I'm quite sure a while ago when that happened, which was a few years back, I'm quite sure he had the money then. Now, does he have that kind of money laying around the house? And hey, it may not have been his money that was taken. It could have been Chrisean's money laying around that house when he was with when she was with Blue, because he held her money and stuff. Shoot, ain't no telling what he was doing with her money. He was buying probably stuff for himself, Jaidyn, the kids. I'm telling you, men will do stuff like that. That's the old Blueface, but we don't know what kind of money he had laying. I know he had whatever was stolen. He had more than I had. I think he would probably steal Blueface's money before he'd steal your money or mine. Shoot. But yep. But yeah, she had a good game. She won the game. So even though people try to go and sabotage it, she still won the game and stuff. I'm gonna actually do a night live. I'm gonna try to do 2 lives a day at least in a pre-recorded video because I owe y'all some catch up time. Because I have been looking at what's been going on. I just ain't been doing no commentary to it. I've been just taking time off, and I do that from time to time. It's not a sprint. What is it? It's a marathon. So yeah, this stuff gonna be here when I'm gone. And not only that, honey, it's about to get worse when Blueface gets out. And I just hope that he just is man enough to nip it in the bud, because Blueface likes drama. It's like that's an adrenaline rush for him. There was a lot of haters watching her get. Yeah, you already know it. You already know it. It was a lot of haters watching that game. And one of them, which is so sad, was a YouTuber. And he was a man. I said, you make our community look bad. You literally went to that girl's game to try to be the center of attention. That's why, who was it that asked me, well, how did he try to ruin it? It's almost like, would you say that if somebody went to your wedding and acted like he trying to be the center of attention, get people's attention at your wedding? It's the same analogy. That's my whole point. He should not have went to that girl's game cutting out like that. For real, he knew what he was doing. Trust me, Donat knew what he was doing. And y'all can go back and tell him I said it. The ones that, like him, his shows or whatever. But honey, it's very rare that I drop a name. Because I don't like getting messy, but he pissed me off. And y'all know who I'm talking about anyway. So it ain't no Morris code and no, we're not doing that. We're gonna keep it real. And you would think that what is it? I can't think of her name right now. What is it at? You would think Hot T would be the one acting up, but no, she's not gonna do that because she's a supporter to CashApp. So she acted like like she had some sense. But yeah, Donat, he was just acting like, I want attention. I'm over here. He got it too, because think about it, he wanted attention, because when he dropped the phone, when the phone got dropped, he claimed that somebody hit it out of his hand. Let me just put it like that. We don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he said. Guess who went and ran over and picked it up? CashApp, the one that was having the game. If you don't like her, why you? That's what I'm saying. That's just, to me, doing too much. That's no that. Listen, how people say, "Oh, you're obsessed." No, obsessed is one thing to do commentary, from the channel of your own privacy. That's weird. Can y'all make sure y'all hit the like button? Because I didn't even say it one time. Make sure y'all hit the like button or the dislike button. Yeah, spare me. I ain't been in here for a week. I've been on vacation, and I feel like I'm still recouping from being on vacation. I probably could have took I could have probably took another day off just to rest. Was when you're on vacation, you don't rest at all. You think you're resting, but you're not resting. You're having a good old time. But make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit the like or the dislike. Hit something. But I don't know how many more games that she had. But I thought that was something positive she did, and I just hope that it stays that way. That's all. I know there's some people, honestly, they're waiting for Blueface to get out so that they can see the flare up. Because if anybody can flare Chrisean up, if he gets out and he switches up. Right now he got his Chrisean, and the baby, because right now you know he's in the doghouse with Jaidyn and Alexis. Oh, he's in the doghouse. But in all fairness, I'm glad that she's having a good time because if y'all think about it, Jaidyn Alexis was allowed to go to clubs and pop bottles for, so she get her money right. She was allowed to, be with girls. I think she was with two girls since Blueface was in jail. Well, prison, jail, whatever. And yeah, but Chrisean wasn't able to do none of that and stuff. And I know she felt good knowing that he was so insecure with her that he kept her like, in the house. But as you get older, if it don't work out in the future, you be mad at yourself for doing all that. You wasting your life away. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think she's also was waiting for him like that, like he asked her to, because if she would have messed up the relationship prior to him getting out, like the endorsements and I think she wanted to sell clothes, and there's a few things that they're supposed to be doing together, like business partners. And I think that if she would have set Blueface off, that wouldn't have happened. He probably would have said, "Nah, I'm not doing that with you," and then he would have went back to Jaidyn. So that's why she said to keep it safe, I'm gonna stay away from people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So she did good. And then all that drinking and everything people used to, she hasn't been drinking the whole time that Blueface been in jail. And she smoked her little weed, but she ain't been doing none of that. He married her. Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm wondering if he did that in jail because that's the only time he would have been able to do it. And that's another thing. Somebody said he married her. One minute they're saying that he married Jaidyn. So in between that time of him being in jail, he also he divorced Jaidyn and married Chrisean. That's why I ain't gonna know if that's true or not until he gets out. But I heard about it, and she's supposed to be changing the names to Porter. So we'll see what happens. Blue and Rock's scenes. It says when Blue and Rock been seeing each other long before he knew. I did see a video of them with the wedding dress on. He had on a tuxedo, but that could also be for videos or for show. So that's why I'm not believing really. She said it the other day on the phone. Oh, okay. I don't know and stuff because soon as Chrisean gets out of lockdown and Blueface is back around, and as soon as she say too much online, people will be calling the girl liar. So she can't win for losing him, and Jay never got right. So now they're saying him and Jay never got married. That's what I'm saying. When I heard that, I said, "Oh my God!" And everybody was so adamant. Put a Y in the chat if you were at everybody. Now I'm not saying you guys, but did you hear people say that Jaidyn was married to Blueface and Chrisean was not married to him? Put a Y in the chat if you heard it before. I'm just curious to see how many people heard it. He never married Jaidyn. However, they were engaged. Okay. Yeah, but just put a Y in the chat. I'm trying to tell you because it was one point of time and everybody you could not I used to get pissed. I'm like, how do you know? It says Rock recorded Blue on news. So you never, so angelic, you never heard nobody say that Jaidyn and Blueface was married for the longest time before now. They got okay, okay. And even Carlissa, because you know how she like rubbing stuff in. She always talking about his wife, which we know she'll say that anyways, because she just want to stir up stuff. But no, I'm sorry. I have heard in the past. Oh, never. Okay. Anyways, I've heard in the past him say, not him, but the public say that he was married to Jaidyn. I said no, he's not. That he only got the engagement ring for, and that's because that's what she wanted, but it didn't. It fell through, so they never got married. So I don't understand how people were saying that. But yeah, I know I heard it. I don't know why nobody want to admit to it. Like I said, that's why a flip flop. You got to be careful on social media because 1 minute people can hate your guts, and the next minute something happened. With the now every the mass majority that was the haters, now they're the congratulators. So you got to be careful on here because people flip flop big time after they got engaged, but called Jaidyn wifey. Oh, okay. He did it because Chrisean was dealing with K-Suave. Probably so. That's still the wrong reason to marry somebody. Like you said, dealing with K-Suave. That marriage has never worked because you're worried about him dealing or her dealing with somebody else and stuff. Some marriages do work, but I'm not gonna marry somebody because I'm afraid of this dude named Tom, gonna be in the picture. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to marry me because they're worried about another dude I may have been messing with. You know what I'm saying? Wanting to be with me too. I never heard that it was engagement before he got locked up. It said single messing with the female YouTuber. Right. Me neither. So this is new news to me. Listen to her recent phone. No, I'm not saying I've been looking at all of this. I've been looking at all of this, but I've also heard Blueface play both sides. That Jaidyn was his wife, and people believed it around that time. And now he's saying that, now Chrisean's saying it, same thing. It, so I heard the flip flop. I mean, these young kids to me and stuff, they can't pull no wool over my eyes. But I've heard the flip flop. Trust me. I've heard the flip flop, just like I heard the you might be in denial about that too. You never heard people saying Jaidyn's always gonna be there, and she's gonna be first, and well, she can't be first if he's married now. She can't be first. It says jealous, let them come up in court. But like I said, now she can't be first. People got to get that out their head that she's going to be first. She can't be first if he's married legally to Chrisean. That wouldn't be right. Only thing Blueface can do is take care of his kids. That's it. That's all he can do. She can't be first, and she's never going to go nowhere. You can't do that if they're really legally married. Jaidyn said she wasn't engaged anymore after she got the new place. Yeah, but I'm just saying she can't be first because even when she was saying that, and I remember when Jaidyn, remember that's when Buki ML came in the picture. Remember Buki? That was around the time she had that chick Buki. But what I'm saying is people got to stop saying that Jaidyn is first. She's gonna always be first and always be in Blueface's life. You can't say that no more because if he is legally married to Chrisean, because we're only going by what they say on social media, and we already been down this road before. You only get a smidget of their life, and everything else they do off of social media. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. They could tell you anything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Constant. Hello, sweetie. So, like I said, I don't know. Him and Chrisean got married in Vegas and they disappeared for weeks. Okay. But I know what you're saying, Angelic. But I'm going to say this again so you understand what I'm saying to you. Now I don't want to hear my comment section. I don't care about nobody else's comment section. Congratulations to Chrisean Rock and Blueface. But I don't want to hear no more that Jaidyn will always be in his life and be first, because Jaidyn can't be first if he's married legally too. Because if you're married, would you want another woman that was before you to be first? No. So nah, you gotta stop saying that now. He's legally married, so that's what we're gonna stick with. December for the I'm not gonna keep going back about the marriage. I just want to let y'all know if he's legally married to Chrisean Rock, he should show and the people that talk about it should show respect that when you're married legally to somebody, I don't care if she was the main chick or not, she cannot come first. Now the kids can come first, some of his two kids, but you can't make no Jaidyn come first and he's legally married to another woman. No, you can't do that. Don't matter if she was a side chick or not. The other BM is there for the ride and she wants to be famous, right, and surpass Chrisean. Exactly. I just saw him on Q. Oh, don't start naming the stuff, girl. Rose Hall. I was just talking about that, but I didn't drop no names. Woo, child. That person you're talking about, Rose Hall, they got a straight. I mean, I ain't never seen nobody have a problem with Chrisean. Ain't with anybody that bad. That's bad. That is like obsessive. It's blessings and hello the room. Blessings to you, Constant. I miss y'all. I missed all my day ones that are in here. I don't see them all up in here, but yeah, Natasha was up in here for a while. Um, yep, but I don't see him. But yeah, it'll get back. It'll get back to where it was. Like I said, when I take too much time out, you get penalized. You get penalized. YouTube don't play that. You take too many days off, they'll get them views to somebody else, honey, and keep it moving on you. They won't even send out your notifications. It says like rocks. Mammy said. It says what? It says like rock. Mama said you're the chosen one, right? You're the chosen one. Yes. LOI bounce. What was I gonna say? But yeah, I just wish the best for her and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we've all been there before. Things just appear to be beautiful and a bit of roses, and things change overnight and stuff. You know, and I say this because people that are not paying attention in the back think that I have beef or I'm against Chrisean Rock, and that's not the case. I'm a mother first and foremost. If you do something right, I'll tell you about it yourself. If you're doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Simple as that. I don't take sides. That's the only thing I say. I wish the best for Chrisean Rock. You know, I don't deserve she needs to be out here crying on social media no more. I don't think she deserves for YouTubers to be dragging her name, or even bloggers on Instagram, because I be seeing stuff that bloggers be putting on Instagram and they be adding stuff to the photos, and it's just too much. I mean, a person can only take but so much. But as far as me staying focused on her being married and all that, I don't listen. Good luck to her if she is. You know what I'm saying? But I think right now, what people don't understand is that is Blueface's first bid, or whatever you want to call it, going to jail. He's never been to no jail, not for no long period of time like that. So right now he's thinking, I don't know if he's really thinking about the people that he was dealing with prior to going to jail, but you know what I'm saying? But he's thinking about how he don't want to go back. I know that's one thing he's probably thinking about, not wanting to go back to jail. Now, as far as him not wanting to go back to Jaidyn or some other chick, because he's always, it's just in his nature, which is sad, that he just gotta always have these women around him. Some men ain't like that. All men ain't like that. I never thought that I would hear you respectfully hold your accountability as well as uplift Chrisean. That's why I come through here. Thank you, Rain 77. Yep, always do. I just tell her when she wrong, when Chrisean's doing something wrong, I speak on it. When she's doing something right, I praise her on it, and that's it. But yeah. But I hope that Chrisean be listening in the bushes, and she understands. Nah, she act like her my mother would. That's all. She ain't taking no sides. My mother says things I might not like, but she be telling the truth at the same time. But mama's telling the truth at the same time. Whoever you look up to, I bet you they're telling you the truth at the same time. But it's up to you to listen. Sometimes it takes, when they're young, it takes them a long time to understand what you're trying to, get at. They think that, oh, they didn't love me, they didn't like me. No. See, I'm not gonna tell you what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear. And I don't care if I was gone for a whole month. I'm gonna still be that person. Yeah, you gotta tell the truth and shame the devil. And so sometimes people say what you want to hear because they're waiting for a train wreck. So you absolutely do. It says you're very, yep, unbiased and respectful. Thank you so much, Rain 77. But yeah, because sometimes people act like they on your team. They ain't on your team. They're waiting for a train wreck. They're waiting for you to listen to what they're saying and chime in with them. And then boom, I knew she was. Because soon as something happens, like even if something was to happen to me, oh, trust and believe, you're gonna hear a whole bunch of critics. I knew that was gonna happen. It was a matter of time. They'll be on the side of the enemy, of my enemy. That's how it happens. It be your own kind that do it. This is the worst audience to please. Cause one minute they cool with you, the next minute they flip flopping. I'm trying to tell you, man, you got to be careful and stuff. But one thing about me, but no, talking about now. Where's that comment at? I'm gonna probably take it down, but where's she at? Rose Hall, if you're still in, oh yeah, what am I talking about? You're right in front of my face. You know I need some glasses. I see. Well, actually, you're like the fourth comment up. But yeah, I don't be listening to those channel holders because they don't like Chrisean at all. So they'll make up anything on her. Matter of fact, let me get that out of there because we don't need me having to cuss somebody out because I'm grown. But I don't need nobody to say she was talking about, girl, you far from my mind talking about and stuff. You keep up too much drama. And you if you don't like the girl, stay away from her. She does other content, so there's no reason for that girl to be dragging that girl like that. Make sure y'all hit the like button because I'm looking at the likes. They look like they're on a diet. They look like they're on a diet. But let me, Rose, I did acknowledge what you said, but just to keep the peace, because folks around here like to run with stuff and cause problems. I'm gonna take it down if I can see it with my blind behind. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And that when I first got on live, that's one of the first things I mentioned was that channel holder. Beside Donette, which I don't care anybody can tell him I said that about him. He nothing but a troublemaker. It says hi. Let me delete this. Yeah, but I seen it. I know what you're talking about. I follow very well to all of this nonsense going on. And I started to doing a live on something different. I still can bring it up, but But then I seen that last night, and I said, "Come on, you doing too much. These people are just they need to sit down. Ain't that much disliking somebody in the world, especially how you gonna dislike somebody that bad that you're going to her football game just to act like you're gonna destroy the game. That's sick. That's just too much time on your hands. I'm sorry. And people might not think so, but yeah, that's a lot of time on your hands and stuff. But other than that, yeah, I've been watching from the sideline everything that's been going on. And I just hope that it works out for her. I hope that she's really married. Because sometimes people could say that they're married when the celebrity goes to jail and then they get married for real after they get out. You know what I'm saying? Then you look at the paperwork when you get mad at them one day and you be like, wait a minute, they wasn't married. Then they just was saying that. I mean, these are young kids. A lot of the content creators want blue for themselves. That's why, right. Listen, Rain 77. I don't know if you've seen where's she at? Shoot, I just seen her. Rose Hall had mentioned content creator, but I think so too. I be thinking that too. I be thinking they be wanting for themselves. I mean, they're way older than him, but they want blueface to themselves. Very questionable. I used to think that too. Still do. Ain't no used to. But then he ain't think about none of these content creators, none of them and stuff. You know, if he's thinking about anybody, he's thinking about Chrisean Rock and Jaidyn, and boys confused and stuff. If anything, he's confused and everything because you don't know what he's when he be talking to Jaidyn. Because Jaidyn takes the baby to go see him too. The boy, anyways, not the little girl. He brings the boy to go see him. These YouTube streets, I see it all. I know. I believe what you're saying. Rain 77. Oh, I believe it because I think the same way, but I be thinking that's I don't know people saying you're saying too much. You know what I'm saying to me? Like, like, oh, you're doing too much now. I mean, I don't think the content creators, some of them, want him. But yeah, I be thinking the same thing. They act like they want him or something. Like they're mad because they don't want Chrisean Rock with them. A lot of people want you said want to with Chrisean. I'm a blue yeah, I mean, I think yeah, probably so. So, content creator, he probably would love to be. Take her away from Blueface. Let's not name drop like we did the last time, but I'm quite sure you guys know who I'm talking about. There's only one I can think of, so the process of elimination is quite simple. But yeah, I'm not getting into no mess with no content creator over talking about him wanting or her wanting Blueface or Chrisean Rock, because I'll be ready to cut somebody out. I'm for it and stuff. I try to be cool, calm, and collected, but honey, I ain't got time for it. Teray said they really mad, but that you said they're really mad about the interview. Which interview are you talking about? Now I remember about the Q&A. I agree. The hate seems Yep, it seems real personal. It says I think he's very attractive, but the way he treats women is yeah. He's a nice looking boy. But I don't look at him like that. I have a son older than him. Well, by a few years, just about a few years, because oh shoot, son got about 6 years on him. But yeah, my and I had my fair share of my son doing stuff with women, and they want my house. The Blueface life was a little different because when he met Jaidyn, they were sleeping in a car and homeless together because Jaden's mother wouldn't let him stay the night there, and Carlissa wouldn't let him stay over there. And so the only one that really put up with, you know, him cheating and having all these women, you know, it wasn't Carlissa, it was Jaidyn. She the one that put up with all that and stuff. That girl, he put her through the ringer. Yeah, man. And you know, I'm kind of proud of Jaidyn too, honestly, because a lot of even grown women would have went crazy. Being with a man, he going back and forth. He's a public figure, and you don't know if he gonna be with you next week or her next week. And he don't hide it when he's with the woman. He be having them right in the public. He don't care. Carlissa put him out. That's why he was sleeping in. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. I said Carlissa didn't want him there, and she did also, but also Jaden's mother didn't want them living there neither. Jaden said there was a few times out the night. I mean, I said night out the week that the mother would let them stay there at the house, but they couldn't stay there permanently. Yeah, so Jaden been through some stuff. And sometimes when you ain't got no family and friends, sometimes men can act a fool because they know you ain't got no family and friends. All you got is them. Yep, that's when they really be trying to do all kind of stupid stuff to you. Fighting with you, arguing with you. Yeah, man. I'm some men, I'm not saying all men, but I'm trying to take this show out and stuff. So Jaden been through some stuff with Blueface. Mm-hmm. That's why I always say people ain't saying it now because there's a celebration going on. You know, Chrisean, she's playing football, she's happy. Everybody's thriving, you know, right now, and Blueface is saying stuff he was not saying about when he first, or I'm talking about before he went to jail, and everything. Everybody's happy now on one side. They gonna get it together, right? Yeah, but see, only thing I always agreed to, and everybody that knows me would agree to, they're good when it comes to making money. They're like the Bonnie and Clyde of social media. So I can't see Jaden and Blueface making money together, being the Bonnie and Clyde of social media. But I have seen the Bonnie and Clyde, the popularity, the views go up when it's about Blueface and CashApp. Some of these people are overly invested. We just want to hear the reports and not them acting like they know these people personally. Yeah, that's right. But and then again, some of them are not. They're doing commentary like I do, and they're not overly invested. Because if they were overly invested, they wouldn't be gone 7 days. Like I just came back from a 7-day vacation. Somebody invited me somewhere. Well, all I had to pay was my little expenses, and I went. So I'm not one of them. I'm consistent when I'm on here, but honey, it's summertime now. Well, it's close to summer, and I'm older. Shoot, when I say older, you know, I'm not sitting in no house or on no computer all day long talking about no Chrisean and Blueface. I mean, when I'm here, you know, I'm not on vacation or with family, I update the community, and I'm gonna continue to update the community. But I take my vacations, honey. There's some people they don't never take no vacations, honey. They just wait drama. Blueface is more into men. It seems like he only does the entanglement. Is proof that the woman feel. You think so? You so I think he's more to you when you say more into the men, you mean as in buddy like how he is with Wack 100 and Bodine, or you talking about on some other level? Constance, it says you could, yeah, but I'm definitely not invested like that, because if that was the case, I would have brought, because you can bring a laptop wherever you go. I still could have did my videos because I did a lot of resting and sipping. You know what I'm saying? I did all that stuff. All I had to do was pack up my computer. Everybody probably got especially if you do commentary on these people. Everybody got a little computer bag. Put your computer in the computer bag. Wrap that thing around your neck or whatever how you hold it, and keep it moving. I'm talking about he seems sweet like boy. Oh, like a boy. Yeah, well, I'm seeing another side of him because when he was on the phone the other day, I guess when Chrisean was able to see him at jail, yeah, he didn't sound like the blueface I knew. He sounded like somebody in love, like a Spanish fly or something was put on him. I don't know, but he definitely has changed as far as from before he went to jail. So, like I said, I just wish the best for the both of them. You know, I hope, because see what happens sometimes, we can get out and things be so good, and then it just be that one time you let somebody distract you. Hey, sweetie. And then you sit around and and let that person just sabotage everything. It says, "Ooh, child, not entangled." I know it. I know, right? Chrisean made a lot of human mistakes, but her or Junior don't deserve to be dragged being special. I don't, yeah, I don't really want to bring, because Rain 77, you know how when you bring that, not you, I'm talking about people in general, people swear up and down you've been on the video all or live all day talking about them too, you know? So, like I said the word Rain 77, I said, people are thriving now, you know, he's included, little man's included, but yeah, I'm not gonna get into that because people see that crap in the comment section and sweeping down. You was dragging the little man, and that don't be the case. Okay, so it was just a phase he went through then. Maybe so, Constant. He's still young. He's still young. He's still a young boy. He ain't grown no more, but he's I can't say young growing boy, but maybe so. I'm not too sure, honey. But the only time will tell. He got a couple more months before he gets out. He's supposed to get out what in July or something? July, the first week in July. That's right around the corner. So we'll see what happens. But listen, I'll be on here a little bit later. I don't know what time because I got some things that I have to do. Back. Okay, the 6th, okay, of July. Yeah, I'm definitely back. I took my vacation. I ain't missed a beat though. I saw everything that was going on. But yes, when you're on vacation, I like to just do the whole vacation because I don't want to have no regrets later on that I wish I would have just put the laptop down and just enjoyed myself. That's fake. He needs to hit 40 years of age before he really grows up. Well, you know what? You're right about that. But you are right about that. He needs to at least hit 40 years of age before he really grows up. But people seem to think that because this last 7 days, only been gone about 7, 8 days, that everybody's in love and everybody and uh, Sean's gonna have. I think she said she they're gonna live on the beach, and so we just have to be able to tell. In my opinion, I don't think Blueface wants Sean anymore like it used to be, but wants to use her for money. And that's another thing people used to bring up too. That's why I said time will tell. If I think that this time around with moments, I think this round, Sean set it up where people can't accuse her of giving her money to Blueface because she's making it look like it's a partnership. Like they got stuff probably signed together where it's a partnership. So the money that they both get, they're gonna split. So it's not gonna make her look stupid. You know what I'm saying? So in a way, she's smart for doing it like that. But I really do believe that that's how she's doing it. She's doing it where people can't say, "Yeah, he used to hang out around you." So because he was managing your money, taking your money and doing this with your money. That money I think that he'll be getting going forward when he's around Chrisean is going to be his half and her half. And I think that's the best way to do it. Whatever how he spends his money, that's on him. You know what I'm saying? She's posting videos of them behind the scenes when we all thought they were beefing. Yeah, probably so. But Angel, listen, angelic. So you answered your own question then, because if she was posting videos behind the scenes when we all thought that she was beefing, what makes you think anything she's saying today is the truth? Just like the marriage, you could find out one day when something happens. Oh, wait a minute. She said that they got married on so and so day in Vegas, but they never got married on that day. That's what you. So you already answered your own question. You said she's posting videos of them behind the scenes when we all thought they were beefing. So how do you, I mean, that's why I keep trying to tell you. So what I was saying earlier, we only know what they tell you. You just answered your own question. Because I've been talking with you majority of the time since I've been on this live, and you're telling me she said this, she said that. But that what you just wrote there sounds like you don't know what they're really doing. You only know what they tell you. And you only and right now you're only believing what's being said because it sounds believable. She said, and wait a minute. She said, and I'm married to you while she was on the phone with Blue. Yeah, but I'm saying, but you got to read what you said at 116. You said she was posting videos of them behind the scenes when we all thought they were beefing. So I mean, let's make it make sense now. It says it was Blue's page. Right. But you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, she right. You answered your own question though. She was beefing. You said she was posting videos behind the scenes when we thought that they were beefing. Why would she do that? If she telling the truth that whatever comes out her mouth, why would she be beefing like that's full on acting? And she never was even beefing with him. That's a little bit extra right there. So I don't, like I said, I have to wait for time to tell and stuff. I my position right now is that she's happy and she's doing the right thing for her and Shorty. That's it. I'm gonna call him Shorty because I don't want to hear it say. I don't even want to say that boy's name. Um, because it ain't right for people to be thinking that people are on people's pages talking about a child. They shouldn't be at all. Back in the day, you get hurt doing that. That was a rule. You don't talk about nobody. You can say whatever you want to say about me, but don't talk about nobody's child. But that's why I'm gonna wait because it sounds good now, and then as soon as it switch up, then the person switch up. Yes, she was with Blue behind the scene. Well, we know that if you're talking about before he went to jail, that's old news. And we know that they were getting along. We know that. We know that. That's the only time you could be talking about is when she was missing in action and we thought she was fighting, and we would see Blueface. Right. We would see Blueface though with Jaidyn, but he was doing the like taking her to the club places. Because she ain't got no rhythm. She gonna need all the help she can get, Jaidyn. But yeah, I remember that. And then that's when she came out and said, they she been with him and they've been trying to work things out. He's promised her a lot of things that he showed her, and that's why she's still gonna be with him and hold him down when he's in jail. She also said, "I'm gonna be locked up with him." Yeah, I remember that. Yes, that's around the time he went to jail. So that's old news. Yep. And she wasn't. It wasn't even that she was recording anything. She just disappeared. We didn't even see or hear from her for us to hear no beefing. She just disappeared. Yeah, she disappeared. She didn't. If she was recording, I don't know about that, but I know she disappeared. Nobody seen her. She just disappeared, and so it was nothing for us to hear her arguing about because she wasn't around to for us to hear it. She was on Zeus Network while Blue was filming his new show that was right. But you see how this is coming out, and she's telling you, you know what I'm saying, like in interviews. That's why I keep telling people, and I'm gonna keep saying it until I get a head. I guess I'm gonna get a headache. You cannot listen to what these celebrities tell you. They only tell you what they want you to know. That is it. So when they tell you something, it's not like, girl, you don't know what you talking about, girl, because so and so said. You don't know if that person's lying to you or not. It ain't your business at the end of the day. They can tell you anything. They could tell you last night the sky was blue. That's all you can go by. That's it. That's all. And you either believe it or you don't. And that's why a lot of people like Jaguar Wright, they come out and she be exposed and stuff. You know what I'm saying? She ain't the only one that will expose something. Yeah, because she be known what the stars be doing behind closed doors that we don't know about. I'm trying to tell you, they only tell you what they want you to hear or see, or how they want to appear when they're walking down the street with the paparazzi taking pictures of them. They're not going to tell you that. They're not obligated to tell you their real life, and they're millionaires. So a lot of these people can't afford to tell you all their business because you might come and try to set them up or something. They got to be more careful than us. We ain't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. Well, not that kind of money. You might have 1 million. It said, did you chat? It said, wait a minute. Did you catch the comment Jaden posted? Said that not your baby after Chrisean went live. Says Blueface was holding the baby. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I caught it. I told you. I keep telling y'all. I was on vacation, but I wasn't doing no videos, but I was watching it. Yeah, I was watching. It says they both disappeared because they got married and was on the honeymoon, but before you got locked up. All right, they both disappeared. They both disappeared, but like I said, when what you're talking about happened before he got married. I mean, before he went to jail. Before he went to jail, which is this time, we did not see Chrisean at all for us to hear her arguing. She wasn't around for us to hear her arguing. She disappeared. Nobody knew where she was at. Of course, Blueface knew where she was at. So that's all I'm trying to say to you. So I'm agreeing with you. Right. They disappeared. Um and matter of fact, there was a couple of times I saw him working the set dating, like business wise, because she can't dance. She got two left feet. And I was saying to myself, what happened to Chrisean? Then I was saying maybe she went back to Case Wall. Everybody was guessing all kind of stuff. And she tried to come on right afterwards. Let me read this. If their game is to keep us guessing and keep them making money. Exact. I've been said that. That if they told you everything about their life, I know y'all heard it. That's why I know. That's how I know that like the regular people that be in here, y'all be in here too all the time. But the ones that be in here as soon as the live comes on, they're not in here because they'll say. I always say, if they told you everything about their business, then you wouldn't want to be bothered. You would want another Chrisean Rock and Blueface, because you would know their business. They can't. They're not gonna tell you their business. They're gonna keep you guessing. Yeah, if they are married, it had to be at that time, but not since he's right. That's what I'm saying. But not since he's been locked up. I wouldn't believe that at all. Only time I would think that he got married to her was when they disappeared, and especially Chrisean, she was all the way disappeared and stuff. Yeah, he told her to sit herself down, and she sat down. She been whatever he was doing, he was doing it right because honey, she stayed sitting down. And she even said publicly and didn't care, which I don't blame her. She said, I'm gonna be locked up too. Yep. She went into court, Wack 100, try to lie and say that she showed up. She just showed up. No, she was staying with Blueface. They wherever they was at. I don't know if they was in a blue house, the red house, the green house, but they was staying together. When you didn't see Chrisean Rock, she was with Blueface. So I don't know how she just showed up at the courthouse. Come on. Wack 100 said that. Y'all don't remember, I don't know what to say, but I know I remember it and stuff. Yep. So everything you're saying is right. Like I said, she showed up at the courthouse. She been with that man. Let me see. It says, I believe Blue's face do not tell Wack anything. Yeah, don't believe the hype though. Whispering moments, because he looks at Wack for some reason as his mentor. Because there's no way, because let me tell you what's not planned. The times when they talk about Chrisean, I'm talking about Wack 100 and Bodine. I don't care if it's old news or new news. They don't have nothing to say about her. So that be true. See, you can manipulate a man you lay with, but in this but you cannot manipulate a man that you don't lay with, because he might not think the same highly about you. Can we not talk about Chrisean for the rest of our lives? This is literally upset. If you don't like to hear it, then you can go to another channel and look at some new content. That's what you can do. I promise you that you can do. But you won't be dictating policy over here, what I put on my channel, and that's respectfully. You must be a troll. Matter of fact, I've never seen you before at all. So I don't know where you came from with that and stuff. Let me remove that comment, and I'm gonna do you a favor, and I'm gonna hide you from the channel so that you won't have to hear me unless you're window licking at unless you're window licking. He had too many. I mean, wait a minute, hold up. He had to marry her for her to submit. He also had to marry her because think about it, Angela. Um, she gonna help pay that 14 million. Shoot, that's his wife, and whatever he don't pay, if something was to happen to him, um, if something happened to Blueface, knock on wood. I'm gonna knock on wood because I don't wish that on nobody. She's gonna have to finish paying that. Okay, I'm done. I'm serious. She gonna have to finish paying that. So that was good. That's a good deal for him and stuff. Cause Chrisean ain't gonna leave him hanging. I could see Jaidyn leaving him hanging with the $14 million bill before Chrisean. Chrisean love her some Blueface. Yeah, she's gonna help him pay that 14 million. You already know it. But listen, I'm about to get up off here. I'll probably be on here tonight, maybe about 8:30, maybe a little early, depending on if I'm tired or not. But thank y'all for coming through. I miss y'all so much. And I'll probably be on here about 7:38. But you'll see the notifications either way, because she's the only one that changed Blue. Yeah. So you'll see the notifications on here. Hold on, let me read. See, I keep saying I'm going, and then people keep. I don't think they're married now, but I think Rock gave him a ultimatum if she watched the baby last. I don't think they're married either, but listen. Um, I don't want to go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying about it, because the last 7 days has been peaceful, and everything is positive vibes only, which is a good thing. That's always a good thing. But now you get people who were thinking the same way as the other negative people. Oh, Chrisean ain't married to, you know, Blueface, and oh, they're not gonna be together. He's gonna go back to Jaidyn because Jaidyn was there first. I don't want to keep going back and forth. Only time will tell. That's all I can say. And stuff. I'm with you on that. I don't think they're married, but I think that maybe when he gets out, he'll probably marry her. But I don't think he married her. No, he had that debit before. We know he had the debit before, but I'm saying if they get married or if they stay together and he don't sit there and flip flop on her, she's gonna help him pay that 14 million. But I'm gonna get off. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I'll be back on here tonight around 7:30, 8 o'clock. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Bye, Angelic. Bye, sweetie. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah.